So we're going to start a new radio today. Two people have asked, have I got a Danita what? A Danita 1240. Let's put the bench light on so we can see it. And this is the UK version. As you can see, quite a basic set. I think that's supposed to have a rubber thingy over it. That looks a bit of a state, doesn't it? So we appear to have got a channel 9 switch, a PA facility, on-off volume and squelch, TX and RX lights, and presumably that would be up and down. 4-pin mic receptacle. Made in Korea. Does that mean it's going to be a Maxon? We'll see, won't we? So this comes with a short power lead. It's one we've bought in. I'm just going to see what's inside. Just trying to get the light on this synthesizer chip. So that's CS1223. Have we seen this chassis before? I can't remember whether we've seen this type of radio before. Looks very reminiscent of Midlands of this era. But I've certainly not had a Danita 1240 ever come in for repair. And so I know I bought this at some point off eBay. I wouldn't have paid much for it. So what we'll do is we'll take the lids off and see if there's any circuit diagrams we can find, and we'll take it from there. I've got printed circuit board identification on this side for any of you who've seen this board before. Ah, that's better. I suppose this was very late 80s or early 90s. It's after 2781, so it's the higher specification with the more stringent spirit emissions on transmit. So, going into transmit. Helps if I plug the test instrument in. It's one of those, is it, that doesn't like the instrument speaker. Right, going into transmit, it's straight away doing what? 2779165, so it's a bit high on frequency, and it's straight away doing 3 watts. So we're on channel 20. So the first thing we'll do is we'll put it onto frequency. That's trimmer capacitor 1, which is down there. 10.24 reference crystal. So I'm just going to adjust that for hopefully the right frequency. Do you know, it doesn't matter which way I turn these, it's always the wrong way. It reminds me of the time I went into a car repair garage and there was a gentleman in front of me who was clearly dissatisfied with the job they'd done, and he said to the owner of the garage, "You've fixed this worse." Well, I've just fixed this worse. There we go, 2779125. Clearly the adjustment there is the VCO. We're going to check that it's in lock on transmit right now on channel 1. Press transmit. no problem. And channel 40, no problem. I have no data to hand about this type of IC. It looks like a C5122, whatever that is. And no doubt there's a lock detector, and you'd monitor that whilst adjusting the VCO. So that will be the VCO, so we won't be touching that. What we will do is move on to the transmit line. The first three are transformer 8, 9 and 10. So we start with 8, 9 and 10. I'm just going to peak that for maximum power. First of all with T8. T9. T10. And they're already at peak. And then we'll move across to the two in the PA can. We've got L4 and L5. Going back into transmit, L4. And L5. Moving across now to VR5, and that's the power set preset. So we'll just go back into transmit. We're still at 3 watts, so I'll switch my ranges, moving the instrument onto the 30 watt range and adjusting it hopefully for, I'll tell you what, it had no difficulty in doing 4 watts. That's not bad, is it? So that's gone straight up to 4 watts. Now we'll check the deviation using the small oscillator I like to use into the microphone and monitoring this on the frequency, onto the oscilloscope. Going into transmit. So going on to the deviation, and it was just under 2, and it's the preset there which is number 4, VR4. And what we've done is to turn it actually up to full on this radio, and it achieves just about what we'd like. Quick whistle test. Wallow. It just achieves 2.2. I'd have liked it to peak at 2.5, but it doesn't. I'm not going to start modifying the radio because that's certainly within what we expect to be normal. I'm just going to listen to this on the monitor receiver. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 4 5. We can hear the audio coming through there fine. So that covers it. There's no meter on the front. Green display, if you can see that. That is it. So I'll see you on the receive side of this video.